Why is my audio weird? Why can I hear us?
Wait. Astrogator, can you explain to me what I'm hearing right now?
This is a recording from the rover. The Alliance has apparently broken the encryption of our radio channel.
Ah, fuck.
Bollocks. So what do we do?
We need to change the frequency and encryption key.
Yep, let's do that.
What's the point? As soon as you give me a new channel, they will overhear us and change it as well.
Just look at the probe's brain.
B? What's with...
All you have to do is watch it closely. I'm switching now. Waiting for you to join.
Okay.
I see. The new frequency is...
Why would I say this part out loud? Why would I say this part out loud?
There's only static on this channel.
Okay.
And
Alright, so we're not saying this part out loud. Got it. Let's just do it.
Okay, the channel is active. Now the encryption key. The first 3 digits of the cipher are...
Don't say it out loud. Okay.
The next is...
Got it. Could you even encrypt in an analog era?
I'm here.
Well done. That should buy us some time.
So, how should we continue?
Don't you need more time to rest?
I do. But there's no way I'm going to sleep now. Besides, nothing's stopping me anymore. The storm has subsided.
And we got a free car.
Let's not risk evacuating directly from the city. Should be safer outside its perimeter. I took the liberty of looking through the photos of the nearby area. Everything north and east of your location looks relatively safe.
So, should I go back to the ship?
That's an odd question. Of course you should come back. Now even more than ever. Very concerned for your safety, Doctor.
No need to be. I'm fine.
Yeah, that was a weird dialogue we just had. Okay, leave the city, so... Engine's on. Here we go. Bump it up. Down we go. Is there an interactable on the roof? Not that I saw, but I'll double check.
Astrogator, I think I've gone far enough. There is a vast open area.
There's stuff, but nothing I can interact with right now.
Astrogator, the city is no longer visible. We need to decide what to do next. Dragonfly, over. Are you there?
Yes, please excuse me. I was in the infirmary. Is the coast clear?
Yep.
What's going on?
All clear.
How's our
Give me a
peeps?
moment. I'm looking at the satellite images.
Have you examined Merritt's body yet?
I wired her brain to a grave tapper, if that's what you're asking.
Yes.
Oh.
That's what I meant. Have you watched the memory recording?
Yes, but they didn't
Is this
say anything
snow,
because the
or is
picture
this
ambiguous?
just
Put it
sand?
mildly. A lot of black dots. The graininess of the image is extremely bad. All right, I've got it. Sector AZ-25... Let's say AZ-2504. Please check if it's fit to land.
Okay. I mean, there's plenty of open area out here.
Like I said, it looks good. Clear opening, flat terrain.
Excellent. Please go there while I prepare the lander. I'll just pack Artie inside.
I was probably supposed to, like, open up my my map to do that, but, you know.
So that's it. You're taking me to the Dragonfly. We're flying away from here for good.
We have no other choice, Doctor. At this stage of the mission, we can only minimize losses. You understand that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes, sir?
I want to consider other possibilities. I love this planet.
Are you sure that's all we can do? Couldn't we?
Don't you even think about it.
About what? You didn't let me finish, sir.
But I know what might be on your mind. Going back for Gorski's body, contacting the Alliance, or continuing research on your own. These are not possibilities. They're certain death.
Yeah,
Please
that's
remember,
fair.
we have just one lander left. As a commander, I must first ensure your safe return. Only then I'll send Artie with other tasks.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, we'll come back. I don't want to. I love this planet, but okay. It's tried to kill me so many times. Road to the Alliance base? No. I guess that's our only way, though, isn't it? There's nothing down here. Besides, the Alliance being here, they might try to kill me. No, we're gonna behave. We'll go back to the landing zone. How did I like Lies of P? I
I'm about to
really
head
liked
out to
it.
the desert area. Has the lander taken off?
Yes, a second ago. Threshold of 18,000.
I'm actually doing my second playthrough on it, just on my own time,
The line's breaking up.
with advanced
Can you hear
weapons. And God, it's so fun. To the dunes! Whee! Hopefully they don't have a beacon on us.
What's happening?
I've lost control of the lander. Do you see it?
Just a sec. I have to get off.
Oh, what's happening?
It hasn't yet pierced the cloud cover.
There it is.
There it is. Oh no. Flying too fast. It's going to shatter.
Yasna, status. What's the lander's condition?
I don't know. All I see is a thick plume of smoke. But considering the speed it hit the ground at, I
Don't understand how it happened. I checked it thoroughly. It's fully functional. Couldn't have been an accident. I don't believe it.
I'm gonna check what's left of it.
Yeah, I think one of our comrades on board is actually working for the Alliance. I think we had that brief discussion earlier.
Fuck! Damn it! It's... I'm done for.
No, you're not.
Yasna,
No.
calm down. Breathe.
Oh, she's having an attack.
And for what? I saved no one.
You
No
saved
one.
everyone.
Yasna, snap out of it. That's an order. You can't give up just yet. We'll find a way to get you out of there, even if it's the last thing I do.
We're gonna act like nothing happened and forget about my little nervous breakdown. Splendid.
No, Yasna, I'm not forgetting anything.
Oh, so you'll put it in the report, sir?
That's not what I meant.
Don't normally do this, but I want to see the sun. Focus. Focus, please. I want to laser beam those sun rays right into my eyeballs. Okay. All right, what's to check? Everything's gone up in smoke. It's an eruption. There's nothing left. Yeah, the Alliance might have a lander, and they probably definitely saw that. Artie! Oh no! I didn't know you were aboard!
Something's left of Artie.
Ah, good. So there's a chance we can extract key information from it.
Somehow it
Artie!
still looks active.
Ask him what happened to the lander.
Ask. He doesn't speak.
But he gives yes or no signals. Give him the analysis command. Formulate questions in such a way so that he can confirm or deny.
Was it a storm?
RT question analysis command. Did the lander fly into a storm? There's an error.
Well, apparently he can't give a definitive answer.
Something like a storm. A shade? Cloud.
Ah!
He confirmed. But what does it tell us?
I don't know yet.
Oh, I have an idea.
It shorted out. So, what now?
We
Then
bring
you must
Artie
go to
with
the
us.
Alliance camp. I wanted to avoid it at all costs, but we have no choice. This is your only chance.
They're behind it all.
It's all their fault. It must have been them from the very beginning. I have no doubts now.
Neither do I. However, they might be willing to negotiate if you voluntarily place yourself in their hands.
Yeah, let's just go turn ourselves into the enemies and, you know, maybe live. Would that be an acceptable life, though?
They're approaching their coordinates. Yasna,
Yes?
if the Alliance is really behind all this, they might expect visitors. We should try to find out if they're planning anything for your arrival. First, observe them from a distance. And only
That's
then
fair.
take action.
I will be cautious. Like always. You must understand that I have no other choice. I'm not going to the enemy's camp on a mere whim.
I know, Doctor, I know. I'll let you know when you cross the
I almost drove off a cliff.
Once you've crossed, hide the rover.
I'm careful.
Bend, run to a
Yasna.
ledge. Telemetry observation will be vital. Once we know the camp's weaponry situation, we'll decide what to do next.
Copy that.
So how are we able to finally determine the location of their camp?
Hey! What was that?
I've set up a warning signal. Now you're near enough that they can see the rover.
So I should get out of the rover. Right? Okay, I've got visual on the camp. Focus would be nice. Okay, well I got visual on something. Not a camp, though. It's more likely than you think, Tio. You're right, the Alliance might actually be dead too, for all we know.
Yes, now, focus.
Somehow still have air, yes.
What now?
Okay.
Okay, the rover's hidden.
You've yet to find a convenient hideout for yourself, from where you can see their base.
Okay, yes. Flying object.
Some object is flying over their base.
Can you tell me more?
It's 15, 20 meters high. It has an upright silhouette, and it looks like a balloon.
It's a weather balloon.
It could be a balloon.
Probably a balloon.
And that doesn't surprise you?
Not everything that flies needs jet engines. What markings does it have?
RB1.
RB1. What does it mean?
It's an ID number. Denotes an advanced scout balloon. How far from you is it?
Around 400.
Not as far as I would like it to be. It might have you within camera range.
Oh boy. I mean, it seems to have some sort of, telemetrics on it.
Oh, shit. I think I'm too far away. I headed into the open area.
Don't panic. Since no one's interrupted us, I'll assume they haven't located you yet.
It's a field base. Multi-module. For about several dozen people. Rather well equipped.
Oh, I got another
They have a
antimat.
second antimat. As if the first one wasn't enough.
Is it active?
Probably not, but Proton alone knows.
What's going on there? I want to know about the wiggly woo sticking out of the... Oh, it's like a force field?
There's lots of transporters here.
I'm not surprised. Missions with a large crew, transport modules were an integral part of the field camp.
Remind me, how many crew members were they supposed to send on the Invincible?
Over 100.
Great.
What about people? Can you see anyone?
Not yet. Maybe they're hiding in modules.
Most of them for sure, but I'd be surprised if they didn't assign anyone to guard duty.
I see someone.
Just one?
For now, yes.
Is that all?
I think so.
I mean, there's like a lot of mining equipment
Please
here.
keep going. You can assume that their equipment has already detected your presence. Or it will soon enough. There's no point in further postponing the inevitable.
I guess I should have stopped.
Yeah. Well, that was a waste of time.
Judging by your observation, this is a research camp, not a military one, which increases your chance of survival and decreases the likelihood of detecting the dragonfly.
Oh,
I don't know
good.
about you, but this is a valuable piece of information for me.
I'll show up and they'll be like, oh, hey, well, I thought, what took you so long to get back? Oh, who are you?
We'll most likely lose contact soon, so let me be clear. It won't be easy to gain their trust. Things can go wrong, even if you can prove that you came to them of your own free will. If there's an escalation, remember one thing. I'll do everything in my power to negotiate your safe return to the Commonwealth. Worst case scenario, we'll opt for a prisoner exchange. Until then, please cooperate with them. And during the interrogation, don't resist. Astrobiologists generally do not possess information that's sensitive to the Commonwealth. At worst, you'll give away the details of our last mission. Of course, it'd be better if that didn't happen.
Astrogator, you're forgetting that I want to talk to them. As one human to another, not as enemies.
I don't think they see
I
it
hope
that
you're
way.
right, Doctor. But
Well,
even
hopefully.
if we disregard decades of mutual enmity, we must keep in mind human nature. Homo homini lupus. Just because you want to talk to them doesn't mean they'll listen. I'd rather expect they'll be asking the questions and you'll be answering them.
All right, here we go. I want to know what this weird bubble is first, if I can get close to that. Force field.
Access to the base is protected by a force field.
If these are Dirac emitters, and I'm sure they are, nothing will get through. Is there an opening from the other side?
I'll see. If that's all, sir, shouldn't we cut the line?
No. Better to continue our communication for as long as possible. Prove that you voluntarily surrendered yourself. Their jammers will interrupt us sooner or later anyway.
Okay. Yeah. This seems like a chill thing that's gonna happen. We're just gonna be buddies. We're all gonna be friends. They're not gonna bash my face in at all. Why would they? You know?
How odd.
What?
There's no one here. Nobody.
Impossible. Even if there aren't many of them in the camp, someone would have noticed you.
I'm not blind, sir. There's really no one here.
Don't get out yet. Could be some kind of trick.
I'm gonna stay out of that thing's blast range.
Living soul.
Better for your safety if they make the first move. If you really don't see anyone. All right then. Enter the base. Just slowly, with your hands up.
Oh, there's a robot right there.
The silhouette I saw.
Yes?
It's just a robot.
Seems to have seized up.
What have I got to lose anyway?
Your entire life.
Joker.
Okay. Working on some sort of a Sputnik-style probe here. Please don't shoot me. Hello? That looks like a turret in there. Maybe I won't enter that door. What about this one? It seems like nobody is home. So here's the big question. Something has affected every organic life form on this planet so far, right? Every
I
human...
should move. Oh, there's no time.
seems to lose their mind here somehow. Why has that not affected me?
I'm going in.
We're already in. We did it. We're already in.
Clear. For now. I can't hear anyone either.
Modules are interesting. Oh. Dying of the Sun, the article rectification. To editor so-and-so responsible for the scandalous article tarnishing my good name and diminishing my science achievements, I politely ask for rectification of the article Dying of the Sun. A scientist's threats. On pages 9 and 10 from the 5th issue of the science periodical Young Astrophysicist, published in the current year, in the text appears not only a fundamental mistake of a scientific nature, but also an inappropriate quotations of my hypothesis delivered to the last Congress. I enclose a correction. According to my, I remind the authorship, Dr. Boza, not Bauza, research conducted during the cosmic voyages, I acknowledge that the time of hydrogen burning out in stars depends on their mass. But this phenomenon applies to all stars, and ours, however we would try to enchant that laws of physics, isn't located, and nothing implies that it would be located outside of this phenomenon's range. Alright, this is a lot of text. What is my hypothesis then? In the future, all hydrogen fuel in the sun's core will burn out. A sphere of hydronic fusion will expand into until a temperature drops below 10 million Fahrenheit. The core itself will shrink. Ashes from the hydronic fire will serve as fuel, allowing a second round of fusion reactions to begin. It will lengthen the life of the aging sun by a few hundred millions of years. However, it is certain the sun will turn itself from a yellow dwarf into a red giant. A gravitational pull toward Venus and Earth will decrease. Thus, the mentioned celestial bodies will succumb to distancing themselves from the star. As a result, they will be somewhat rescued. But the mighty red sun will yet be able to consume Mercury before dying. I mean, it's just reading. Sun's gonna die eventually, as we all will. I guarantee, based on my research, that the statement voiced by me about the sun living as a main sequence star for 10 billion years, that is, its existence began 5 billion years ago, and will shine for 5 billion more, is true. However, it is not, as we read in the opinion of so-and-so editor, threat based on labile hypothesis, baloney, and a pipe dream of a renown-seeking doctor of astrophysics science, disturbing an emotional well-being of a human species. Evanescence is a process touching everything and everything in the universe. It also touches transfixed success aura of their unrefined writing and popularity editors of science periodicals. My respects, Dr. Boza. Postscriptum, a lack of reprint with the correction and a submission of apologies will force me, with purpose to protect science and my person, to take legal action. Wow. That's quite the stance. I'm not going to read any major articles like that again. That was ridiculous. I believe you, Tio. You can do it. Why isn't this door open? It's probably just a bathroom anyways. A black hole. Summary of quarterly research. Every kind of matter may become a black hole. Alright, well, we understand what they're researching here, basically. The ka-chunk-a-thunk of the doors is a bit much. There's plenty of oxygen tanks around here. I wonder if they're... Oh. Footprints.
I'm still here, if you're
Essentially,
wondering,
yes.
sir.
And they were trying to editorialize it a bit.
Than expected.
I know the situation. No need to explain yourself, Doctor.
For their own clout.
Moving on. It's still quiet. It's eerie.
Hi. Can you see me? This is awkward.
Empty. Everywhere, just...
It's baffling. Who abandons an entire base?
Who does
I'm at the
that?
central module. In the headquarters.
Who does that sort of thing? Who abandons a base?
Yeah.
Who abandons a haunted home to go on a road trip?
Unbelievable. Just
It's not abandoned. I left friends behind. They're taking care of it. So the only life we've seen that's truly extraterrestrial is trees kind of things. Okay, well, what do we got here?
I'm at the control station.
Switch
Several
devices.
units can be controlled from here. I wonder which...
Hello.
Oh, damn. One's unavailable.
probably out of reach. Or they
Okay.
took it.
What about number 2? Eve,
I've got the
hello.
feed. But I can't get it to move.
I think this is our robot
It's got a
outside.
weak signal. Must be too far away.
Or not. Okay, what about number 3?
One is a flying unit. Some sort of probe.
Flying over the base.
Correct.
Can you extract data from it?
Sure. Never too much data.
There's a landing
Especially in
site.
the current situation. I just need
So
to find
this
a
is
place to
us.
land
This is
it.
the balloon, I think, above us, isn't it? Spy balloon. There's the force field. But what are they protecting in the force field? Because obviously it's not like a camp in there. It's just stuff. Oh. I can actually bring it home. Well, if that's the case, let's fly it around a little bit and see what's what. Maybe I got some boundaries. Maybe I don't. Maybe I don't have boundaries. Maybe we can explore a long way. Excuse me? Oh, back out, back out, back out, back out.
Status? What's new?
Well, nothing really.
I mean, there's
At
something
least
in
not in the
there.
last
Oh, it's
5
just the force field
seconds,
generator. Okay.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's, you're right. It looked like an eyeball. Oh, we're leaving range. Okay. It's not that the force field was messing with me. It's how high can I climb up? I would like to know as much as I can. This seems to be my maximum ascent. I can't get any higher than this. What a lame balloon. Okay, well, to the landing site, I guess. Plunk.
I landed the probe. Gonna check it in a spare moment.
That's one way to phrase it. Sure, you landed the probe. Okay. Well, what else is there? Nothing on this one. How about Channel 5? Still nothing. Okay, well. Is there more for me to do here? Let me out. Let me be free. There we go. Got an upper level. We got an alarm print.
Got a device for intercepting alarm signals. There isn't much of it. Single record.
Start of record, emergency signal, ID, normal, 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 low, normal, low, low, extra low, none, none, life terminated. Okay.
I have a record of their mission. Each step, location, units, including dates.
I'm all ears.
Mothership at this location.
Day 0, landing place. Their main ship's in sector AQ-28.
The Invincible? What? They didn't move it?
Huh, seems so.
I'll try to track it down. Please tell me what else is in there.
Expedition to the ocean, just like us.
Became interested in the ocean. They got there on the 7th day.
Quite late.
Guess they weren't in a hurry.
Field base 2.
Before setting up this base, they were stationed not far from here, but seemed very determined to reach this area. They dug a vast system of tunnels.
When did they finally get here?
On the 15th day of the mission.
Ah.
They conducted research and during excavations found, you won't guess, metal structures.
Oh,
So
surprise!
we had no chance to outrun them.
Yeah. And they were already at an advanced stage of works when we were still in orbit.
I'm shocked they didn't detect us.
In the end, they sent a convoy to a neighboring sector.
So
They might
that
have.
was
They
their
might have
last
actually
move.
intercepted. That might be what's kind of
There's no
happened to
information
us.
about their return. And maybe I'll find them there.
Highly probable. Do you know what the current day of their mission is?
They left on the 25th day. That's all I know. Well, I can't back out now. I have to follow them.
Well, it's your decision. Although I admit I'm also starting to wonder what you'll find.
People.
Mission to
Astrogator.
everybody.
They must be somewhere.
I'm sending a satellite. Soon I'll have an image of the area where the ship landed. We'll see if the Invincible's still there.
Okay.
I'll continue to search their base. On the 24th day, they sent a convoy north to the sector. Oh, to the sector where I found Gorski.
You suspect they went after him, having detected his signal?
Cannot be ruled out.
Oh, surely they could detect him. They could have detected all of us.
Yeah.
But would they really do something about it?
Well, for some reason they left their base. I'm assuming that has something to do with it.
Doesn't make sense.
Astrogator, this doesn't make any sense. You can't just wrap up the whole operation. Anyway, the first thing they would take were vehicles and equipment. Only the people are missing here.
Yeah, I mean, we've encountered major sandstorms and weather events since moving here, yeah. Oh, okay, I guess I can't get a closer look at that. That's fine. I don't want to anyways. Is there anything good down here before I go up top? Or just more beds and bunks and barracks? Okay, so this is just where I was? Did I take the long way around? I took the long way around. God damn it. Of course I would. It's a very me thing to do. I mean, I'm not wrong.
Yes, no? Everything's all right?
Yes, yes. I just need a moment to think.
Ooh, what's this button do?
As soon as you find something.
I'll report it. No worries, sir.
There it is. Force field down.
Force field's down. I open the passage.
Wait.
We can follow the convoy route now.
When you're ready, Doctor.
Hang on.
1 more minute, and our satellite will be over their ship. Oh, we're lucky. Clouds are low.
Does that rock look like a...
Fortunately, their ship's not here. Neither there
That's a penis.
or...
Are you still looking?
Mm-hmm. Not here either.
It is! It absolutely is.
Yes?
Found it. They're still on the planet. Didn't fly away.
Good to know. Thank you.
Well, I guess we gotta continue our little rover adventure. We should also check on that satellite we made land. Is it not the balloon? It's the little probe thing. It's not the balloon. Where's the balloon? Oh, there's the balloon. So what? You just hover in permanence?
First images from this area. If it's been flying long enough, it may store important information.
Yeah, what you said. Okay, there's a camp. There's a little rover adventure. The record's fresh.
Unfortunately, apart from my arrival, the probe didn't record much.
So it's been flying only recently.
I think so.
That's suspicious unto itself. Unless it was just bored up there. Perhaps this guy shut down because I arrived? Oh. Who knows? Where'd my little buggy go? There's my buggy. You think there was a prompt for it? I was able to read it. I was able to zoom in and click it, but okay, we'll check. We'll check. Alright, leave no stone unturned, right? That guy just, his existence makes me nervous. No, let's take a look. This is why you're here, chat. This is why you're here. To stop me from being stupid.
Poor guy. He's dead. Waited help for over a day. Critically low blood saturation.
But who?
He died of hypoxia. At the time of his death, he was...
Yasna, is it necessary?
Duper!
Information will no longer help anyone.
It's Duper! Duper, hey, pause. Duper, hey, pause. Not to be presumptuous or anything here. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. I'm actually about to wrap stream. But thank you. That was very kind of you. My goodness, friend. That was very generous. Wow. Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, Kodiak. Y'all are like having a contest over here. Yeah, so we got this guy who's dead. But we do have a location of them now.
8, 5, 6, 1.
754. Yes. Skorsky. I'm sorry.
Okay, so they were tracking on
You
Gorski?
lied to me.
That's right!
You lied how he died.
I knew you would blame yourself.
Well, of course I do. I could have saved him. Left him that fucking tank. Why didn't you let me?
I made the right decision, Yasna. Given the circumstances and our knowledge at the time, there was a high risk your sacrifice would kill you both.
Fuck.
Let him die, though.
We let him die.
No, Yasna. As I said, I made the call, not you.
It would be easier to think so, but I can't.
Oh, that's rough. So they were tracking on him, and they knew.
Hello!
They knew. Oh, boy. But no, I still think there is a spy in our camp, or was a spy in our camp. They're now a little bit brain dead, but, like, I think someone was definitely a spy. That's stressful in and of itself. Okay. Well, we've uncovered so much of this celestial mystery that's going on right now. I don't even... There's so much to unpack. We did a lot in one sitting. My goodness.